Finally, Microsoft is actually making Windows 11 more customizable. Partially, it's already out in the test build. You can now move taskbar to different places like top, bottom, left, right. But there is more to come, which is also actually interesting, maybe more interesting than the movable taskbar. So first, let me show you guys the movable taskbar. Then we'll talk about the another customizable thing that is coming. So the movable taskbar feature is available to Windows Insider program. They have also simplified the Windows Insider program. Now there are only two options to choose: experimental, beta, and then in advanced you have to choose Windows 11 version 25H2. So if you're on experimental and Windows 11 version 25H2 and then you go to future flags, here you'll actually find alternate taskbar positions option. So you have to enable it from here and restart your PC, then you'll see the new options to customize the taskbar. So now if I go to taskbar settings, taskbar behavior, here you can see we have nice taskbar position cards. We can click on them. Let's say left. Now your taskbar will move to left. And another thing, the start menu will also move with it. If I open the start menu, it will come from the left, which is very nice actually. Okay, and then we can go to top. Same, it will move the taskbar to the top, plus the start menu will also pop out from top. You can also go right and everything will go right, plus the start menu will also pop out from right, and the bottom, the default. Now these customization options were actually available in previous versions of Windows, but wasn't available in Windows 11. And after 5 years, we finally have these customization options back. And you can also make your Windows taskbar smaller. So there is a new option, show smaller taskbar buttons. By default, it will be set to when taskbar is full. So you can change that to never or always, and this will make the taskbar tiny. Now let's move it to the top and let's see if it keeps the tiny taskbar. This is actually really good if you want to have more space and just want to have a small taskbar. When this is enabled, this will shrink the overall taskbar size and also the icons inside it. Now let me show you guys another customization that is coming alongside movable taskbar, and it is as good as the movable taskbar, if not better in my opinion. So right now, the latest Windows 11's start menu is huge. Okay, some people like it, some don't. So what they're doing is allowing us to choose in between different start menus. Yes, so right now, as far as I know, there are only two options, but hope Microsoft gives us more start menus to choose from. So one of the start menu will be regular that we have, the huge one, chunky one, okay? And then the other one is going to be this one, much smaller one. So in this, we can see there is no suggestions at the bottom and there is no show all apps option here. So maybe this is something like a little bit different. So this is going to be a tiny start menu. Previously, we had a similar start menu. That start menu was still chunky and had recommended section like this one, okay? And I believe you couldn't disable it, but now it looks like with this new start menu, we won't have the recommended section, or we will have the ability to turn it off. And I don't know why Microsoft isn't showing off the recommended section in here. I think Microsoft is actually listening to the community and making the Windows overall better. Even they say here, screenshot showing top aligned small taskbar with start in a minimal pins only configuration. So you'll be able to basically disable this chunky start menu and have the minimal start menu. Recently, you may have heard about Windows K2. It's not a new version of Windows. Instead, it's Microsoft's major ongoing internal initiative to optimize and fix Windows 11 from the ground up. So things like low latency profile, customization, resource optimizations are main priority. The low latency profile, which makes your system more responsive by using your CPU's frequency at maximum when you launch app or interact with the system. And the user experience and customization that we just talked about, the movable taskbar, the personalized start menu are also on the way. And now we are waiting for resource optimization. You know, Windows is resource hungry, especially with memory. So if you open the task manager, performance, and then memory here, it's using 17.6 gigabyte of RAM. That's probably because I'm using a virtual machine. Let's close that up. Now I'm using OBS Studio to record this. We're gonna keep them as it is. They're not using much RAM, probably using 500, maybe 1 gigabytes of RAM. Rest right now, 8.7 gigabytes of RAM is being used by the Windows, and we have no clear information. And I'm not talking about the cached RAM. Okay, cached RAM is something different, and I have made a video on that. If you're interested, you should go and watch the video on why you should not clear the cache RAM. So basically, even on ideal, Windows uses lots of RAM. A lot. So this resource optimization thingy aims to streamline OS processes to reduce CPU and memory bloat, helping Windows 11 run better on lower end hardware. Yeah, that's an issue with the Windows 11 right now. More RAM you have, it will utilize more RAM. There is a dedicated post from Microsoft, our commitment to Windows quality. Here they promise that they're gonna improve the Windows 11 by making it more customizable, less buggy updates, and overall system stability, minimum system resource usage. And again, many of these things are actually already out for you to test out in test builds of Windows 11. This time I feel like Microsoft is gonna do it. Okay, they actually gonna listen to the community and they're gonna actually fix Windows. This is something that not many people actually believe. I have seen some comments. I'll believe once I see it. So yeah, it's actually happening. For Windows users, this is actually a good news. And yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about these new changes coming to Windows 11? Are you excited? Now, if you're wondering when will we see these new changes, the new improved version of Windows 11? Probably later end of this year, when Microsoft usually releases the next version of Windows. So probably Windows 11 26H2. We'll see most of these improvements by the end of this year. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and have fun. Bye.